The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong in the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. There's a crack in everything. It's how the light gets in. It isn't easy to go through life without scars. It could be physical, emotional, and sadly for some, it could be both. Scars come in different ways: a failure, an insecurity, a memory, secret, grave, anger, guilt, and it could be a literal scar you can't get rid of. One thing I think is sincerely hard is dealing with them because we live in a world that glamorizes perfection, and anything short of that, according to the society, is unacceptable. So what do we do when we experience brokenness? We do our best to keep our difficulties and our pain hidden from public view. You'll be surprised at the things people do to hide their pain. Some people live fine burying it inside, and with time it gets easier. But for some, it doesn't. They break down and life becomes gloomy to them. Some might even give up on life. I have tried different stuff to get out of this mess. I tried meditating, I tried burying it, stoicism, distracting myself. I even tried journaling and writing. Writing helped a lot. I became a cliché. I wrote sad poems, nihilistic passages, and sad songs. With time, I stopped, and when things get serious again, I write to feel better, but it was a temporary solution. As I continued my search for a way out, I came across Wu and the concept of Wabi-Sabi and Kintsugi. And that was it. These philosophies changed the way I see lots of stuff. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one that pertains to living with our scars, Kintsugi. Before I move deep into this video, I want to say something. We live in different places, we have different beliefs, different experiences. Each person is different. Some of the stuffs I said didn't work for me might work wonders for you. So if what I'm saying in this video doesn't work for you or it doesn't seem appealing to you, that's okay, it's fine, we're all different people. Without out of the way, let me educate you a bit about the history of Kintsugi. Forgive me cause I might murder some of these names. A long time ago during the Muromachi period, Japan had a powerful shogun, Ashikaga Yoshimasa. He received a beautiful tea bowl from China. With time, this tea bowl became his favorite, one of his most prized possessions. Unfortunately, one day, the tea bowl broke. Ashikaga Yoshimasa was the kind of king that won't be defeated even by his favorite tea bowl, so he sent it to China for repair. The great shogun of Japan gently waited for his beautiful bowl, and when the bowl arrived, his reaction was priceless. He was horrified. The great king was shocked of what had become of his beloved tea bowl. His broken bowl was stitched together by ugly metal staples. His once beautiful bowl had transformed into an ugly bowl, disfigured by scars at its broken points. The king doesn't want this. He wanted his bowl to remain beautiful. He doesn't want the scars to be visible. He thinks the scars made his tea bowl horrible. He couldn't take it, so he charged his craftsmen to devise a more appropriate solution. And the craftsmen in turn took it upon themselves to come up with the best way they can repair the bowl. They came up with a new method, one that doesn't disguise the damage, but made something artful out of it. This method of repair was both functional and beautiful by filling the cracks of the broken bowl with lacquer mixed with gold. This produced a repaired tea bowl that was much more beautiful and more valuable than it was before it was broken. This pleased the shogun of Japan, and Kintsugi was born. The art of Kintsugi became famous for turning broken objects into pieces more beautiful than the original product itself. The word itself means golden joinery. Whatever it is we are dealing with, we as humans, we instinctively want bad times to give way to good times. We impulsively do this under the pretense that the bad times never happened. This is really harmful because scars can be repressed, they can be hidden, but they can't be erased. If the Japanese craftsmen had given an overall transformation to the tea bowl, it might have been beautiful and people will appreciate it a lot. But the owner of the bowl, the shogun of Japan at the time, will always know it isn't the original. He will always have the feeling that this is a broken bowl, and no matter how beautiful the bowl transformation is,
Anytime you look at the bowl, you will see the image of that old bowl, and there is a high chance that this will affect the love you had for the bowl. The same thing applies to you. Is what the philosopher Alan Watts referred to as the backwards law. The more you hide your scars, the more you resent them, subsequently resenting yourself in the process. And this can send you down a spiral thread of nihilism and negativity. And that isn't good. The main factor I think almost made it impossible for us to live with ourselves in this day and age is comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. And while it can be a source of motivation if done properly, it is one of the biggest things that reinforces our scars. It reinforces the brokenness in us. You should stop comparing yourself to a perfect picture. Perfect people don't exist, and thank God for that. But we live in a society that screams that nobody is perfect. But this same society expects perfection from us. So we strive every day to get the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect everything, and social media has made this worse for us. In this day and age, social media is part of our lives. We can't get rid of it. I mean, you can live without it, but it's like running away from change. And that's almost impossible because change is the only constant thing in life. I can't remember where I had the analogy that what we see online compared to our real lives is like seeing a trailer compared to the full movie. It's become insanely easy to stretch the truth, edit something out, and even fake it. I'm going a bit off track here, but what I'm trying to say is that just because you don't see what you are feeling or what you are going through online doesn't mean you are abnormal in any way. It doesn't mean something bad is wrong with you. I myself, even though I've been practicing these Japanese philosophies that emphasizes living life at your own pace, I'm still learning that it is okay to be wherever you are in life. It doesn't matter. Life isn't a race. We all experience high points and low points, and we will continue to experience them. We all have insecurities, scars, we break sometimes, and some of us even cry. All these stuffs are parts of who we are, and when you believe and start to see things this way, life gets way easier. They say time heals all wounds. It's a lie. Some wounds will never heal, like when somebody dies or you have a scar that disfigures you forever, or even a small insecurity like a receding hairline. Time doesn't heal that. It makes it worse. What I'm trying to say is there are some wounds will never heal, or at least they won't heal on time, and if you have to wait for time to heal you up, you'll probably wait forever. The thing is, you can wait for time to heal you, or you can decide that you don't need to be healed, that you are broken, but fuck it. If the wounds wanna stay around, okay, accept them, embrace them. It's about time you stop hiding them. If you do this, you'll figure out a way to laugh with the hurt. You'll find the power to love again with the hurt. You'll find a way to live again with those scars, and one of these days you are going to find out that those scars, they don't hurt so bad anymore. Not because time healed them or even you healed them, but because you found the strength to live with them. And just like all those wounds won't go away, the strength you found to bear them, that won't go away either. I think that's what Kintsugi is all about. If you make it this far into the video and you haven't subscribed, you definitely have to, because I've got lots and lots of interesting videos coming up. So give this video a like for the algorithm and subscribe to be a part of this YouTube family. See you soon. Bye bye. Peace.